It's Josie. If you can hear me, I don't know if I'm talking loud enough. I don't know. I don't know. It's like I don't want to be too loud, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, I get the feeling I'm gonna be doing a few a few videos like about the month of June, within the month of June. um there's just so much. Okay, there's so much. It's a lot. Now, welcome if you are new to my channel. Okay, welcome to Eccentric. Okay. Um oh man. Y'all, please be patient with me. I gotta take my time with this one. And like I said, this ain't gonna be the only one. This video is not intended to strike fear in anyone or anything like that. And this video is not intended for medical advice. I'm gonna just do all the disclaimers up front. I'm not your mama or a surveillance camera. I'm not following you. Hey, Jason. Okay. Um, I think I said everything I needed to say. Hey, boo. I'm glad you're here so you can hear this. Hey, y'all. Jaden's in the comments if anybody wants to say hello. Now, I really need to like wrangle y'all in. We need to sit down and we need to have a powwow because I've been getting this feeling, and I know I'm not the only one that has been getting this feeling because we are all gifted in many beautiful ways. Our intuition works in many beautiful ways. Hey, Sarah. And we're all getting pretty much essentially the same messages in different ways, okay? And then everybody has different instructions on how they are supposed to respond to these messages, okay? And when you're reading and delivering messages for the collective, you know, things can get a little multifaceted, okay? So I'm gonna try. Here. It is very important that you understand that things have changed. Whether you are experiencing these things or not, there has been a very big and drastic change already, which is odd because in the grand scheme of things, it's small. Okay? It's a small change that could easily go unnoticed. But for some of us, it feels and looks really huge. Okay? Um, there's storms happening right now in people's individual lives. There are storms happening and there are storms approaching. Okay? Some of you can see these storms in the distance and you know it's coming. And some of you know you can't really prepare for it. You can just hunker down when it gets there. Some of you may try to prepare for what you can see in the horizon, but it's really futile because you really don't know what's within this storm, how this storm behaves or anything like that, okay? There's a lot that is about to happen. There is a lot that people are about to see and experience, okay? Now, on one hand, we have our beautiful souls out there that are creating their reality, and they're creating a loving and peaceful and grounded, you know, reality full of humility and compassion and all that good stuff. And if you understand the laws of this world, there is always an opposite. And that's what I want y'all to really grasp here. I don't want you confused, because that's pretty much like, that is one of the main ingredients in this seasoning. Okay? It's confusion. It's like the first one listed in the seasoning that was used to make this soup. Okay? Confusion. Okay? And it's about to get bad. And it's not the type of confusion that you know. It's not about whether it is or it isn't. It's not about who's right or who's wrong. That's not the type of confusion I'm talking about. I'm talking about the kind of confusion that has you literally questioning who you are as a being in existence, questioning your core existence, okay? That level of confusion is not good. That's not good, okay? This is a deeply penetrating situation. I could tell you, oh, y'all know that there's a witch hunt. Y'all know that there's people out there getting ready to try to attack you, right? I don't talk like this, y'all. So pay attention. I could tell you that you should ready yourself or protect yourself for the attack that is about to happen. I could tell you that people are literally going to come for you because of your essence, because of what they don't understand, okay? Because the agenda within the agenda within the agenda is happening. And it's all happening now at the same time. So there's multiple layers of an event happening in the now in one singularity. Okay? I can't make this up. This is like if you shoot somebody with one of those bullets, right? It's one bullet. It hits the target, it's in the body, and then it's designed to burst into a whole bunch of pieces after impact. That's the best way that I can explain this situation. It looks like a singularity, but it's not. There are layers to it, and this shit is dangerous if you do not know who you are. Okay? So if you are still letting people dictate your very existence, you're going to have a problem. And nobody, no amount of psychic readings, no amount of anything, energy healing, nothing is going to be able to save you, because this penetrates deep, okay? There is a lot that's going to be happening on the collective scale and on the individual scale, micro and macro, okay? Simultaneously. So everything is going to be felt very intensely, even if you think you're only dealing with your own personal stuff. Everything's going to be blown out of proportion, okay? And when you think that one big curveball that was thrown at you was over, here comes another one, and it's relentless. And you have to be able to stand. So if you're watching this channel for entertainment, I'm sorry, because that is not going to help you. Okay? A lot of you, y'all are doing the work. You're really digging into yourself. Okay? Hey, Eric. That's great. But do you know who you are? Do you know why you're here? Do you know what you are doing? Are you in that energy? Because you need to be in that energy. You can't just be observing it. You can't just be toying with it, tinkering with it, pushing buttons here and there. You need to put the suit on all the way, connect with it, and operate. Okay? Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of y'all are going to get knocked back into some past stuff that you thought you walked away from. You're about to be knocked back over that gate. Okay? Whatever the heck is coming, it's not going to stop. So you have to decide right now where you want to be, who you want to be with, who you are, what you're doing, what you're creating, and you have to stand in that. Right now is not the time to be asking people what you should be doing with your life. You better get you a closet, private space, a bedroom, a space for yourself to meet with source energy every single day. Okay? Yes, I work with the Arcturians. Yes, I work with the angelic realms. But sometimes I get called to work directly with source energy. And it's usually those times where they have ramped up the confusion. I don't live in a la-la land where I'm not aware that there is negativity and negative energies and entities out there. No. Just because you see me smiling and laughing all the time don't mean that I don't walk through. Okay? I walk through. There's a lot of beautiful things and beautiful events that are going to unfold in June for those who can see and those who are in it. Okay? Because some of y'all about to be really like straight up snatched out. Snatched right out of it. Something is going to happen in your life that's going to make you question who you are and what you're doing. And that moment is going to be pivotal moving forward. There is an illusion that you're okay in some of you. I don't know if you've been slacking on your spiritual discipline. I don't know what you've been doing. But some of us are under the illusion that we're okay with what we've been doing, with what we believe, with how we feel. Look again, because the mirrors are up. We are all in the now. We are all in a house of mirrors right now. And if you don't know nothing about how to operate the great cinnabar field, okay? If you don't know how to function in quantum reality, you better start studying quantum, okay? Because you cannot be one of those people that wants to be a superhero, wants to have psychic powers and all this and that, and then freeze up when it actually starts happening for you. Okay? These abilities, this energy, this reason why you're here, whatever purpose you have, is not just for you. It's for all of us. Okay? It's not for a selfish reason for you to just do whatever you want. No. You came here for a reason. You have a purpose, you have abilities, and you have to use them. And now you don't have a choice. Because for a while we had a choice to use our abilities, right? for whatever we wanted. Some of us decided, oh, well, I'm just going to get money and entertain people with my abilities. And some of you decided, well, I want to transform lives with my abilities. And some of you decided, oh, I want to do some damage and get people back with my abilities. That's what I want to do. Now I'm all powerful, right? So you've had all of these choices, but now nothing brings people together like chaos and destruction and fear. Now, all of those choices come down to one singularity. Oh, shit. Because that's how it's going to feel like, oh, there's this realization that is going to happen with a lot of us. And you're going to change the way that you operate, the way that you serve. A lot of y'all going to change the way that you act and speak. I mean, it's going to get real deep. You're going to get real divine real quick. Okay? Because you're not going to have a choice. Because you're going to realize, oh, that spiritual war that everybody's been talking about, that people have been just using in context, like a metaphor, is actually like real? What? No. Oh, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Get on your practice. I got to be just as disciplined as y'all have to be. 3 times I went to Shams, and finally I'm starting to take it seriously. I said, Shams, I'm scared because I'm aware of what's coming. And I'm not scared as a person that is afraid, like scared, like, oh my God, something's gonna get me scared. No, that's not the scared I am. I can feel the fear of the multitudes. Okay, I used that word on purpose. I didn't say thousands. Multitudes. I can feel the fear of multitudes of people coming from whatever the hell is coming our way in June. I don't know what the government's about to do. I don't know what's about to happen. But I know it's going to cause a huge spike in fear energy. And guess what, my beautiful servers of the light? That means you're being called into active duty. And just like any doctor, nurse, person, paramedic, if there's been a huge accident, not some everyday stuff where you're dealing with individuals. No, if there has been a huge accident, you are that person that was mandated to handle those types of things. You were trained to handle these big events. Yeah, you deal with people on a daily basis here and there, but a single car accident is not the same as a whole bridge collapsing that had 50 cars on it. That's a whole nother story. So I'm not telling you I am afraid. I'm telling you I feel the fear. Okay? And it's been nagging me because I've been trying to ignore it. So you beautiful servers of the light who have been, not getting a lot of business, not really engaging, not really active, there was a reason for it. You needed that resting period because you are about to be busy. People are going to be coming to you in droves. It's literally, and they just showed me this. I know y'all probably don't know. Well, some of you probably do know what a flash bomb is. When they throw the bomb and it makes this big flash to temporarily blind you. That is what I just saw as I was speaking to you, but it is a response to something. We are going to have to respond to something. So you are going to have to be able to turn on your light, your brilliance, just as simple as you tense up your muscles when you go into fight or flight. The thing is, the way that we operate is through relaxation, calmness, groundedness, and love. So it's not a fight or flight response. But if you haven't been exercising your energy, your field, if you don't know how to put your shields up at a moment's notice, if you don't know how to move energy and do what you need to do, whatever it is, however you work, you better start getting with the program. You got a week. You got a week. Everybody is not who they appear. You are going to start seeing some things that you never thought you were going to see. Shapeshifters in your face, like people's faces morphing and stuff, and you're going to have to keep a straight face and act like you don't see it. Okay, this is not one of those things where you can walk around just pointing out everything that you see, because then you're gonna bring attention to yourself. Seriously? I'm like, a lot of us are gonna be snatched, man. And it's okay. It's all okay. None of it matters. And this is where people get confused, because none of it matters. None of it is real. It feels real, smells real, tastes real, but it's not real. And if you understand that, you'll play the game with finesse. Okay? It's very important that you understand that you're seeing now on a multifaceted level. You're seeing multiple realities, multiple scenarios, timelines, parallel universe. You're seeing all of that at one time, and you have to get used to seeing all of that at one time. Seeing the layers in thin air, seeing time travelers walking through your living room, knowing the difference between a time traveler, an interdimensional being, and a passed on person, okay, a dead person. Do you know the difference between the three? That's what I'm talking, that part. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's one thing to say, oh, I'm gonna put on my crystals and I'm gonna do my chakra balancing and blah blah blah. You need to learn about what it is that you're shielding yourself from. Discernment is a filter. It's not this wall, because some of the stuff needs to come through and some of it needs to stay out. Okay, you are the filter, and you need to clean yourself regularly. Okay, and you also need to know what it is that's coming through that filter. Y'all need to educate yourselves on what it is you are shielding yourself from. Is different for everybody. You may be simply shielding yourself from your past life. And I'm not talking about a reincarnation thing. I'm talking about 6 years ago, 3 years ago. Whatever it is that you left in the past, you may be simply needing to work hard at shielding yourself from that. Others of you, you may need to work hard at shielding yourself at negative energies coming to you just because of who you are. You see what I mean? Know what you're shielding yourself from. Be aware of that, because not every situation requires the same type of shielding. Okay? Some of y'all are about to come into some energy. That's how they want to say it now. Energy. You got, okay, everybody is here. Okay? Everybody's walking around you. You're literally breathing in your ancestors. Like, everybody is here. It's like everybody gathered. I promise y'all, on the etheric realm, It's like the what is it? That movie 300. It's just like droves of beings and energies here on this planet right now. Start looking at the sky, you're going to see some things. Okay? There's a lot in the sky and on the ground. So much happening. So if you're still really, 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 really wrapped up in the jobs, the kids, the blah, 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 all that stuff, if that stuff really gets you wound up still, you're going to have to let some things go mentally and emotionally, because this is priority. They come, and this is a message directly. They come in the name of love. They come as saviors. They come in the name of peace. Okay? And it can be anybody, no matter how close to you, no matter how far away. There is going to be lots of energies jumping in and out of people, using people as a vehicle to manipulate the situation. You need to be able to see, okay? Use your clairsentience, use your clairaudience, your claircognizance, your clairvoyance. Use your whole body as a sensory organ. This stuff that we are covered in is called the integumentary system. It's a system. It's an organ, right? It has functions, lots of them. It is literally a suit. You are really going to have to get down and dirty with your mind-body connection, because you are going to move into an energy where you have to breathe with your whole body, feel with your whole body, think with your whole body. Okay? I honestly don't know what's coming, what it looks like or anything like that, but I can feel it. I know y'all feel it. And the message is ready yourself. And in the military, usually when we hear ready yourself, it's because there's incoming. Okay, there's an impact coming and you need to be at the ready. Okay? That's very important for you guys to know. I would be doing you a disservice if I did not shoot this video right now and tell y'all, because you have a week. A week. That's all you have is a week. So if I were you, I would begin your practice now, whatever that looks like. Okay? Whatever it looks like. Personally, I am going to create a prayer or incantation for myself. I'm going to write it out myself. I believe in writing my own incantations, not just using somebody else's. Okay? Write your own. And when you write it, be in divine energy and know that you are the authority. Know that you are covered by the Most High when you write these things out. Okay? I am going to write something out that I'm going to say every day until I feel like I don't need to say it no more. I'm going to literally wake up and say this thing that I write every day. I'm going to continue to meditate daily. I'm going to continue to stretch so that my mind, because my mind and my body are really connected, I have to stretch so that I can have harmonious thoughts. And anytime I feel anything, I'm going to allow it to be felt. Okay? So that it can move through. I'm going to observe before I respond. I'm going to take a moment when things come up and I'm going to observe. I'm going to ask questions because we are going into retrograde energy. I'm going to ask questions before I take action. I'm going to confirm some things. Okay? I'm going to keep notes, keep record of things during this time. I'm going to be very, what you call, ritualistic. I'm not sure if that's the right term, where you do the same thing over and over again every day. I'm not that person, but I'm going to be now, because that is what I was told to do very strongly. Okay? The color white is deflective. I do intend to wear more white. Okay? So white candles, white clothes. Those are just a few things. I will try to go live as much as I can during that time, but I feel like I'm going to have at least 2 or 3 videos during that time, energy check-ins. Okay? I'm seeing rosaries. I'm seeing Florida water. I'm seeing brooms at the door. So I hear y'all. I'm gonna do some videos. If I'm able to, I'll be putting them out. I intend to be putting them out in June. I should be finished with the June video soon. I literally only have 1 video left before I release them. And for the June energy update, it'll probably be closer to the 1st. A lot of us are about to see some things in our dreams, and just have visions. Write them down. I sleep with paper and pen next to me because I've been writing so much. I started on May 3rd and I've got 16 pages. That's how lit my dream life has been. Oh, if heaven was such a place and if hell was such a place, right? There's people who believe heaven and hell are a state of mind. There's people who believe that they are actual physical places. There's people that believe that the earth realm is hell. That we're living in the midst of, evil, right? There's people that believe that. But no matter what you think about those polarities, energy just is. Whether it's manifest or it's just energetic influence, it still is. And you, as the human avatar, you create it. So in essence, it's all correct. They're all right. Everybody's right. Because when you look at it on a multifaceted scale, it is what it is. And that's where that term came from. It is what it is. So it's no longer a term that's used to express, a nonchalant attitude. No. That thing that you're looking at, that thing that you feel, that thing that you sense but you can't see, it all is what it is. On different levels, literally. Wow. I mean, It's like I understand light language more now. This is why it's not translated. It's something you feel. These light codes and things like that, all of that jazz, like it wasn't meant to be deciphered and comprehended and analyzed and documented. It's something to be experienced, you guys. You literally have the possibility of skating through June in total bliss. You know that? Like you can do that if you want to. You have to want to. Okay? Watch your thoughts. Things are manifesting very quickly. You gonna surprise yourself, but they better be good surprises. Because if you got grudges, if you hating on people, if you tripping, your life gonna trip. You gonna have a big glitch. Okay? We on a whole nother level right now. And in June, some of y'all gonna physically go through some things. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Go to the doctor, let them tell you ain't, that they can't find anything. You know, always go to the doctor first if you feel like something's wrong with you. Okay? And then when they tell you that they can't find anything and they don't know why you feel the way you do, just breathe. If that's the only thing you can do, breathe. Because sometimes the transfixation, the ascension, the change is so intense that you can't do anything but breathe. And then sometimes you don't even want to do that. Been there a few times. And I'm still here. That's the point. Okay? I'm still here with y'all. Y'all been there a few times. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to let y'all go because I've had you for a while. Take your time. It's very important. There's no manual here. Tap in and stay there. Okay? Good night, loves. I'll talk to y'all soon.